Welcome to another YouTube video. This is going to be the spellings task about practicing your power words with bubble writing or bubble letters. Now this week's words are forward, fruit, grammar, group, guard, guide, herd, heart, height and history. I'm going to do some bubble words or bubble letters for 3 different words, and I'm going to do a different type of bubble letters for each to show you. So I'm going to start with the word forward. Now I must tell you just to the side here, I have these words all ready for me so that I can copy them carefully. So forward starts with F-O-R. So I am going to do a classic form of bubble letters, which is the one that is on your sheet. So F-O-R. And notice I've still managed to make sure my F has an ascender and descender. And then it's ward, W-A-R-D, ward, forward. So if I say it slightly incorrectly to help me spell it, forward, W-A-ward, ward. We could say forward if you pronounce this as an R. Obviously, I think of a ward at a hospital, so you could say forward. And that says, of course, forward. Again, it's slightly unusual in its spelling, which is why you have to do that practice. Next up, I'm going to do the word group, but I'm going to go a bit more angular on my practice this time. So I'm going to go for straight letters. So group is G, R, and then the U is O-U, P. So the U bit is the tricky one. So let's make sure we remember that. So I'm going to go really angular on this one. G, R. Now the U bit is O-U, O-U, and then my P. And there is the word group with a slightly more angular way. And the final one I'm going to do for my brother. He's a history teacher, so I'm going to do the word history, and I'm going to go full bubble letters. You'll like these. So history, I'm going to see how I do. There's my H. My I is going to attach to my H like that. Now history looks like the words his story. So the way I remember it. So there's the word his. Now I'm going to write story, but I'm going to keep that S as part of it because it only has one S. So I'm going to do my T coming off it. And then my O coming off my T. And what I try to do is have as few gaps as possible with this type of bubble writing. There you go, and there is his story. So you've got his and you've got story. Notice that the S is used for both words there, history. So that's the tricky bit there, is to remember I just need the one S there. And again, with my group, the tricky bit was the U, and ward, the R was the tricky bit here. So I'd say that bit there was quite tricky. That bit there was quite tricky. And I'd say that bit there was quite tricky. So there's the words forward, group and history, using various forms of bubble letters. Experiment, have a go, show me how you got on, and as always, keep learning.